friends, and welcome to another WSIB Truth Matters with Joe Machado on this beautiful Monday. I hope you had a nice weekend. The weather was beautiful, and it's when the weather's nice, everybody's happy. Anyway, a couple of quick things I'd like to talk to you about. One of them is coming up Thursday, I will have posted my 50th video. Little did I know, a little over 2 months ago when I started this channel, that a little over 2 months later I'd have 50 videos on YouTube, and it just seems like everything was just like fast. It's just gone by really quick. I knew there was some interest for this type of content out there, having been involved in the industry for about 30 years now, but the interest that I've received is certainly exceeded my expectations, and caused me to start putting out more videos. And I can continue at this pace for quite a while. There's a lot to be said, and I'm very happy that a lot of people have already been helped by my videos and communicating with me. I've had a lot of emailing going back and forth and texting and correspondence, things of that nature, to help people, and the response has been incredibly positive. But it also gives me this constant reminder of just how screwed up this system is. It's awful. I made a good living with my company for almost 30 years, helping injured workers, and now I've started a new journey with this YouTube channel and my firm, WSIBsettlements.com, that I created about 3 years ago, to continue to help injured workers in the best way that I can. And I think the best way to do that is to empower injured workers to be able to help themselves. And to do that, you got to provide them with the tools and the support that's required, because it is a dog-eat-dog environment, especially dealing with the WSIB. And that's sadly a constant reminder that I get. I get a lot of joy from helping injured workers, communicating back and forth, giving them tools, suggestions as to how to deal with their claims, and maybe a little bit of peace of mind, letting them know that they've reached the end of the road, or there's something else they can do despite others having said no. So, but that constant reminder almost takes away some of that joy. And again, I'm reminded that the WSIB has began a journey with implementation of Bill 99 back in January of '98 with the Workplace Safety and Insurance Act, to take away and continue to just, I have some really harsh terms that I would use that are very appropriate, but maybe somewhat vulgar, but they have been continuously stripping injured workers of their rights. And they've been doing it in an underhanded manner, and without any regard for ethics and morality. They don't care about seeing injured workers and their families suffer. They don't. They've shown that in more ways than one. On Thursday, I'm going to talk extensively about the appeal system. A lot of people close to me know just how useless I believe that system is, and have for many years, and the strategies that I adopted with my company to have to go there as least as possible, and to get away from the appeal system quickly and get to the tribunal. I have zero confidence in the WSIB's appeal system. And when they implemented appeal time limits back with the implementation of Bill 99, that was just one way to screw you over, screw me over as an injured worker. That was just one way. And they've continued to do other strategies to do that. And they're getting aggressive now, very aggressive. Some of their current plans are just shameful, absolutely shameful. But talking about it isn't going to get shit. It's not getting us anywhere. And I respect every group, every individual who does a protest, who participates in meetings and discussions to change the system, to help injured workers. That's not working. You know that. It's not working. You can do all the protests you want right in front of their offices. It's not working. They don't give a shit. They just don't. And they don't even care to explain why the system that I was supposed to be there to help injured workers is absolutely destroying lives. They don't give a rat's ass. They have the tools, and as far as they're concerned, they have the power to do that. And the more we talk about it, the more they look at it as just, yeah, it's a nuisance, whatever. Today, one will show up, the next day it's another. And they just go about it. They go about their scheming and their plans. And injured workers are going to see their rights eroded just a little bit more from what they're planning. But it's not in my nature to talk about stuff and not provide a solution. It just isn't. And I do have a solution. I have a short-term solution and I have a long-term solution. It's going to require a lot of commitment and support from every injured worker, every group out there helping injured workers, unions. It's going to help. It's going to require that. Politicians, some politicians that I believe do care about injured workers. And they're not just looking for a vote, they actually care. But they too have constraints. You don't have constraints. As an injured worker, neither do I. We have the right to act. And with the right plan and the right action, we can put them on notice that this kind of bullshit is over. But it's going to require action. And so I've already divulged certain parts of my plan. The class action suit that we have underway for individuals who've been screwed by the board's deeming practices with respect to their FEL awards and loss of earnings benefits. That class action lawsuit will send a huge message to the WSIB and to politicians. You see, your greatest power, your greatest action that you can take is with the courts, not with politicians. Politicians have failed to help you, and they're continuing to conspire to screw you even more by taking away more rights. And every political party in our province has been in power over the last 3 decades and has had an opportunity to help injured workers, to put into place laws and legislation to help injured workers, and they failed, every one of them. You can't count on them. And they don't care. But the courts, that's an entirely different thing. Courts are about law, about implementing law, and about ensuring that others in governing, politicians, heads of these crown corporations, ensuring that they're not stepping outside of their authority, the bounds of their authority. That's what the courts are there for, to protect you and your rights. And we have the opportunity to use the courts to put these conniving, heartless, and unethical people in their places. Because this is not sustainable for you. It is not. If you look at your current situation and ask yourself this question, can I continue to survive to feed my family and pay my bills with what I'm getting now. Because if you can't, you need to take action. And don't sit and wait for others to do it for you. You have to be a participant. And with my plan, your participation is very little. But you're just signing on and you're saying, I support this plan and I'm done with being screwed by these people. So on Thursdays, there's going to be giveaways. Some people are going to be very happy. I'm going to talk about one of the matters that I absolutely detest, that I think is useless, and that's the WSIB's appeal system. Between now and then, each day, I'm going to give you a little bit about how, in my opinion, they're pulling away, taking away your rights. And as we lead up to Thursday, you're going to get the full plan. And you're going to get to see for yourself that the sooner there is no WSIB appeal system, the better it is for you. All right, friends. Thank you for listening once again. And have a great evening. And we'll see you tomorrow. Keep an eye out for my shorts to get a little bit of a sneak preview of what's coming. All right, friends. Take care.